All right, so we'll begin with the feet together or as close as you can. The hands can come to the lower abdomen, just taking a few deep breaths in and out. Just taking a moment to come into the present moment. You can breathe whichever way feels best for you, or you can do the belly breath. So as you breathe in, the belly expands. As you breathe out, it returns toward the spine. It's feeling into the body, feeling rooted into the earth, like a strong but flexible tree. Just letting go of any worries, any concerns. Just being in the here and now. And then on the next inhale, you can hold the breath at the top just for a moment, and then let it out with a big sigh. The hands can float down by the sides. And as you breathe in, the arms float up. They circle in front as you gather in the energy, bring it into the heart, send it down towards the earth, sinking in the chi. Breathing in, gather. Breathing out, directing down. And you can always take as many breaths as you need. Just keep on breathing. One more time, sink the chi. And then step one foot out to the side, either foot. The arms float up in front, the arms float down, the knees and hips soften. Rising up, getting a little bit taller, softening down. It's like you're resting on a wave in the ocean. We call this opening the door, the start of the journey. One more time, the tide rolls in, the tide rolls out. This time the arms float out to the sides like you're spreading your wings. The arms float down, the backs of the hands face each other. They float up the midline of the body and then drift out to the side, the fountain. Just starting off with some nice gentle movements to warm the body, get the energy flowing. Moving like water, connected with nature. Breathing in, rising up. Breathing out, floating down. One more time, the fountain. And then this time, the fingertips point up. The hands go all the way up the midline, overhead, and then floating out and down, spiraling away from each other. Breathing in, coming up just as much as you can comfortably, and then spiraling the arms out and away, silk railing, the upward spirals. One more time. And then reverse direction with the arms, coming all the way up and over. The fingertips point down. Then the hands spiral out and away, once again. Silk railing downward spirals. Really feeling into the body, feeling all the sensations that you can, bringing mindfulness to the body. One more time, silk railing, downward spirals. And then circle in front and hug the tree. And then step one foot out a little bit wider. And then from here, the fingertips dip down towards the earth as you soften down. Then the hands come forward all the way up and over, and then down in front of the body. Digging in the garden. And just coming down as much as you can comfortably. Just really being kind to yourself. One more time. And then reverse direction, the hands float up, they drift out and down. Coming back up in front of the body as we harvest from the garden. Circling the arms around, taking your time, and breathing. All right, one more time. This time round out as if you're hugging a big tree right out in front. From here, the arms open wide. This hand here scoops under the other one on top as you embrace the moon. And then pivot on the heel, the toes point out to the side. The moon orbits around the earth. So circling the hands around as if you're carrying the moon. feeling the sensations, circulating the energy and the blood flow. And then reverse direction, circling the other way. Once again, taking your time, really being present. And then hug the tree, bring it back to center. From here, the arms open. Then this hand scoops under, the other one on top, embrace the moon. Pivot on the heel, toes point out to the side. The moon orbits the earth. Once again, taking your time. No rush, nowhere to go. Just being here now. And then reverse direction, circling around. The moon orbits the earth. And then hug the tree, bring it back to center, and then step one foot in a little bit closer. And then from here, the hands draw in towards the heart, and they push out to the side. The hands come back to center, push out to the other side. The dragon stretches its tail. This time, as you push out to the side, the opposite foot touches down to the other side. Tapping out the toes, right out to the side, and then switching sides. Breathing in and breathing out. And you can even look out to the opposite direction as the hands as well. All right, one more time, the dragon stretches its tail. And then hug the tree in front. And then from here, both hands drift all the way over to the side and down. And then just drifting side to side, nice and easy, nice and slow. Like tall grass in the breeze. Nice, gentle sway. And then shift all your weight over to one side, tap the heel right out in front like you're testing the water. Bring it back in, shift the weight. Other side, tap the heel. This time, tap the heel, the hand comes over the foot. Other side, tap the heel, hand comes over the foot. This time, hand over the foot, other hand in front of the heart. Playing the pipa, the Chinese guitar. Other side, tap the heel, one hand in front of the heart, the other one over the foot. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, play the pipa. And then step in and hug the tree. Step one foot out a little bit wider. From here, the arms open wide, the wrists cross down low. And then as you rise up, the arms open overhead, floating all the way out and down, gathering the energy from the earth, giving it back to the sky above, harmonizing yin and yang. And once again, just coming down and up as much as you can comfortably, just letting go of striving. Just being here is enough. One more time, harmonizing yin and yang. And then reverse direction with the arms, circle in front, hug the tree. And then step one foot in a little bit closer. From here, the arms open wide. This hand here scoops under, step in as you catch the moon. And then step out to the corner. And as you step out, the bottom hand guides the moon into the clouds. The other hand pushes down. Circle it around again, parting the wild horse's mane. And as always, don't worry about getting it perfect. Just keep on moving. Nice and easy, nice and slow. One more time. And then this time, as you catch the moon, make two loose fists. And then we'll spin the moon and then gently look behind. One fist overhead, the other by the waist, looking to the side or gently behind. And then coming back to center as you catch the moon. And then as you spin the moon, two loose fists, gently look to the side or behind. Gentle rotation. Riding the tiger. Never forcing it, just easing in. One more time. 2 loose fists, gently turning. And then parting the horse's mane one more time to this corner. And then step back in, hug the tree. From here, the arms open. Then this hand scoops under, step in as you catch the moon. Step out to the other corner, bottom hand tosses the moon into the sky. The other hand floats down. Circle it around again, parting the wild horse's mane, creating tranquility out of chaos. Moving nice and soft, softening the shoulders, softening the neck, softening the face. One more time. This time we'll catch the moon, and then as you spin the moon, making 2 loose fists, bottom fist comes up, the other one by the waist as you gently turn. Coming back to center, catch the moon, spin the moon, 2 loose fists, gently turn. All right, one more time, riding the tiger. Very nice. Parting the horse's mane one more time. And then step back in, hug the tree, and soften. From here, both arms drift over to the side, floating down, and then drifting up to shoulder height. Switching sides, taking your time, and breathing. And then this time, this hand here scoops down and comes right out in front to eye level, and then down. And then once again, same side, just the arms at first. The hand comes right out in front, the other one by the hip, and down. This time you can lift your leg if you like, touching down as needed. The rooster stands on one leg. And as always, you can keep your foot down or you can lift it up, just meeting yourself where you're at. You can always go forward from there. One more time on this side, the rooster stands on one leg. And then the arms drift over to the other side. They float up to shoulder height. And then this hand scoops down and comes right out in front, is to about eye level, and then down. And once again, just the arms. The hand comes out in front, the other one by the hip, and down. This time you can lift your leg if you like, touching down as needed. The elbow over the thigh. Touching down or lifting up. Just letting go of judgment the best you can. And it's okay to wobble as well. And one more time, the rooster stands on one leg. Circle around, and this time hug the tree and soften. Step one foot out a little bit wider. And then once again, the arms shift all the way over to the side and down. And this time, as they float up, one hand makes an arrow, the other draws the bow, and then soften the hips and the knees as you melt down. Rising up, release the bow, other side. The other hand makes an arrow, draw the bow, soften down. This time you can do it all together, drawing the bow as you soften down. One more time, the archer. And then circle around, hug the tree. Step the foot in a little bit closer. And then from here, the hands turn, one hand on top of the other. The bottom hand drops down, toss away. The hand waves into the center and then pushes forward. Other side, toss away. The hand waves in, the hand moves forward, repulsing the monkey, calming the monkey mind. You can even lean into it if you like, shifting the weight, coming back to center, breathing in, breathing out one more time, repulsing the monkey. This time, both arms drift all the way over to the side, and then they float down, drifting out to the corner, and then circling around towards the hip, and then out to the other corner, making a figure 8 in front of the body, polishing the table. As if your hands are gliding on a nice, smooth surface, gentle rotation. One more time, polishing the table. Then the hands float down, drifting up to shoulder height. Other side. This time the palms face away. The hands drift across the horizon and then float down. Floating up, drift across, painting on the canvas. Breathing in and breathing out. This time the arms float all the way up and over like a big wave. The chin circles. And once again, just coming up as much as you can comfortably, lubricating the joints, creating freedom of movement. One more time. And then reverse direction, the arms float up to shoulder height, palms face away. Then they drift across the horizon and down. Floating up, drift across, painting on the canvas, making our nice gentle brush strokes. One more time. This time, circle all the way up and over, the chin circles. Opening the shoulders. Nice gentle stretch. One more time. Circle in front, hug the tree. From here, the arms open wide. This hand here drops down and drifts over to the other side. The hands switch positions. They float across like clouds in the sky. The hands switch again. Wave hands like clouds. Once again, softening the shoulders, softening the neck, softening the face and the eyes. It's really using only what you need. This time the top hand makes a hook. Bottom hand comes up and then floats across the horizon, palm turns out. Circle it around again, single whip. This time you can step in if you like, and then step out as the hand floats across. All right, one more time, single whip. And then release the hook. The hand drifts over. Wave hands like clouds, stepping in, taking your time as you drift across, letting go, breathing. This time, top hand makes a hook. Bottom hand comes up and then floats across. Palm turns out. Circle it around again, single whip. This time you can step in if you like, and then step out. One more time, single whip. And then release the hook. The hand drifts over, wave hands like clouds, stepping in, drifting across, letting go of any tension you don't need. All right, now this time, step in as you make a hook. Step out, single whip. One more time, circle it around. And then reverse direction, the back foot turns out, the front hand comes up and over, pushes down, scoops through, and then back up. Circle it around again, the snake creeps through the grass. You can always soften the hook arm. We'll just do one more. This time the hook floats up, and then it scoops down the back and all the way through. Other side, the hook floats up, or the hand does, and then it goes all the way through the dancing dragon. Once again, you can stay nice and tall, or you can hinge from the hips. One more time. And then release the back hand as it drops down, drifts over, wave hands like clouds. Stepping in, breathing. This time, step in as you make a hook. Step out, single whip. And one more time, circle it around. Then reverse direction, back foot turns out, front hand comes up and over, pushes down, scooping through. The snake creeps through the grass. Once again, you can come straight down or leaning slightly over to one side. It's all good. One more time. And then from here, the hook floats up, scoops down the back and through. Other side, dancing dragon. The hand floats up and scoops through, shifting the weight, spiraling the arms, breathing in and breathing out. And then from here, the back hand drops down and drifts over. The hands become clouds. Once again, stepping in, drifting across, moving like nature, like clouds in the sky. And we'll drift across a few more times. Wave hands like clouds. It's really tuning into the body, letting go of any tension you don't need. One more time, wave hands like clouds. This time the bottom hand comes up into a hook, the other hand scoops under, and then drifting over to the side. And then switch, other hand makes a hook, scoop under, the firefly in the lantern. Switching again, let the elbow drop, let the shoulders be soft. Once again, using only what you need. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time, the firefly in the lantern. And then release. Circle all the way around and hug the tree right out in front. And then from here, the arms float all the way up and over to the top of the mountain. Then the hands begin to drift down the mountain trail, over to one side, and then down the other, drifting all the way down to the base of the mountain. And then when you get to the base of the mountain, you can gather the energy from the earth, bring it right back up to the mountain peak. Then the hands drift down the other way, descending the mountain, drifting down the mountain trail, breathing. And then circle all the way around, hug the tree, step one foot out a little bit wider, and then from here the palms face up as we gather the seeds, and then we'll plant the seeds in the earth. The hands come down the middle as you soften down. The hands brush out to the sides, rising up to gather some more seeds, and then planting them into the earth, softening down, breathing in, breathing out, or taking as many breaths as you need. One more time, planting seeds. And then circle all the way around, hug the tree, step one foot in a little bit closer, From here, both arms drift all the way over to the side and then down. And just drifting side to side, once again, like tall grass in the breeze. Nice gentle sway side to side. Shift all your weight to one side. This time, tap the toes right out in front. Bring them back in, shift the weight, other side, tap the toes. This time, tap the toes. The opposite hand dips down into the sea. So hinging from the hips, keeping the spine long. Coming back up, step in. Other side, the needle at the sea bottom. Tap the toes, opposite hand comes down in front. You don't have to go very low. Coming back up, other side, the other hand's by the hip. The other one dipping into the sea. The needle at the sea bottom, one more time. And then step in and hug the tree. Both arms drift over to the side. This time making two loose fists. One fist goes overhead, the other one stays by the waist. And then switching sides, leaning over to the side going up. Breathing in, breathing out. You can even look over to the side if you like. The tiger hugs its head, making two loose fists. Then if you want, you can even lift one of your legs if you like, touching down as needed. Maybe just touching the toe down at first. Gradually lifting higher if it feels okay to you. And as always, it's okay to wobble. Sometimes a little challenge is okay. Or you can keep the toe down if that helps you stay in the flow. One more time, the tiger hugs its head. Then the arms drift all the way over to the side, and they drift down. Circle in front, hug the tree, step one foot a little bit wider. Then from here, the hands meet each other in front of the heart in prayer position as you soften down. Then the fingertips guide the way as they drift out to the side, then scoop around to the other side. The dragon pierces through. You're piercing through the clouds and the sky, going just side to side, gentle rotation, nice and easy, nice and soft. And you can continue just to go side to side, or if you want, you can let the arms and hands begin to drift upwards towards the top of the mountain, and then maybe going lower towards the base of the mountain. And then finding your own flow, your spontaneous flow. Just tuning into the body and moving in any way that would feel great for you right now, in this moment. The spontaneous dragon. Just moving with the flow, with the energy. Tuning into the body's wisdom. What is it needing right now? All right, one more time. And then when you're ready, circling in front, hug the tree. Step one foot in a little closer. From here, the arms open wide, the hands float down, the palms face up, one hand on top of the other, and then this hand floats up and over, down the center line of the body. Other side, breathe in, the hand floats up, breathing out, centering. Calming the heart, calming the mind. One more time, centering. This time, both arms float all the way up and over, just as much as you can. The hands float down to the waist as you soften. Then circle the hands in front, as if you had a big ball in front of the body. Gather the energy into the heart, and then down. One more time, opening the heart, rising up, softening down, this time making a diamond shape with the hands in front of the heart, and then press out, sending out all your loving kindness to the world. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. And then turning your palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. And the hands can float down to the lower abdomen. You can step your feet together or as close as you can. You can close your eyes or keep a soft gaze, letting your body rock and sway like bamboo in the wind, ever so gently. Just feeling the sensations in the body. Feeling the sensations of the breath. And then bring your attention into your heart, creating an inner smile. Expressing gratitude to yourself for being here today. And then if your eyes were closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart. And we can finish with a bow. All right. And then you can stay standing if you like, or you can have a seat. And we'll do a little bit of the Native American flute to really feel the vibrations and energy even more. All right, so really tune into your body. Notice how you're feeling. And then please type in the comments or the chat how you're feeling right now.